Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Iran's military has reportedly announced a $30,000 bounty for killing or capturing US soldiers, with the reward doubled if the action is carried out by an Iranian woman. Army Chief Amir Hatami said the plan was drawn up after a large number of people sought to participate. Iran has not indicated where or when such an operation would take place. Hatami also warned the US that it would regret any attempt to annex the Strait of Hormuz, adding that the forces remain fully prepared to counter any hostile move and defend the country's interests. The announcement comes as the military vowed to continue fighting until the complete defeat of the US and Israel in the region. The General Staff said Iran would keep pursuing what it calls its legitimate rights until the enemy surrenders. Iran's parliament speaker, Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, has said that his country achieved a true victory in its war with the United States. According to reports, Ghalibaf said the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding was a document of victory on the diplomatic front, portraying the agreement as evidence that Iran's resistance produced results at the negotiating table. Meanwhile, Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian also said the Islamabad MoU was reached with dignity and strength. He said the agreement was also in line with the principles upheld by Iran's late Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, presenting the deal as a significant diplomatic achievement for Tehran.
Iran's parliament has approved a bill that would criminalize interviews and other communications with media outlets deemed hostile to the Islamic Republic. According to Iranian media, the bill covers US and Israeli media, as well as outlets funded by either country. Violations could carry prison sentences ranging from 6 months to 2 years. The legislation must still be reviewed by Iran's Guardian Council before it can become law.
Meanwhile, Iran's top security official, Mohsen Rezaei, has said that Supreme Leader Mojtaba Khamenei's recent military appointments have disrupted the enemy's calculations. Rezaei says the decision to appoint 6 senior commanders demonstrated Iran's readiness to strengthen its military leadership and respond to emerging security threats. Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and other Gulf allies are reportedly growing increasingly frustrated with President Donald Trump as the war with Iran drags on without a diplomatic resolution. US media reported that Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Kuwait, Bahrain, and the UAE are increasingly critical of Washington amid concerns that the conflict is destabilizing the region. Qatar has denied Iranian claims that it is secretly detaining 3 pilots whose aircraft were shot down during hostilities earlier this year, calling the allegations misleading. Iranian officials say the pilots were captured alive and have demanded information about their whereabouts. Qatar says its forces recovered the remains of 1 pilot and coordinated with Tehran over their repatriation. The dispute comes amid ongoing diplomatic efforts to ease tensions between Iran and the United States and wider regional instability. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says talks with Oman on shipping routes through the Strait of Hormuz are continuing but are separate from any decision to reopen the strategic waterway. Araghchi said Tehran and Muscat are working on a temporary maritime route for commercial vessels, which could later become permanent. He stressed that reopening the strait depends on the United States fulfilling its commitments under a June Memorandum of Understanding. A powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake has killed at least 51 people and forced around 5,000 to evacuate in eastern Indonesia. More than 1,300 homes were damaged and hundreds of aftershocks were reported, while landslides cut off several areas. Rescue teams and thousands of military and police personnel have been deployed as authorities search for survivors and assess the damage.
That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.